Hello lovers, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello beautiful people. So today we're finally going to talk about why Aquariuses disappear. And of course, I disappeared for about a month from YouTube, and I'm so sorry, but I can explain. I definitely can explain, and I hope that in your journey with an Aquarius, if you've seen these traits or you know someone who has these traits, you can better understand us and give us kind of like empathy, I guess. But before I get started with this video, please do not forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right now. What are you doing? Go ahead and do it. I mean, it's right there. It's free. Just do it. Just do it. Right next to it is a bell to let you know whenever I post important content like this. All right, y'all, I'm not gonna dilly-dally. Let's get into the video. So, anyone who is really close to me has to deal with this, and I just love the people who stick around because I know that they're genuine and they understand me and how I process things. So Aquariuses, we're seen as detached people. Like, we don't have emotions. What are other stereotypes? I mean, we don't know how to deal with emotions. We're robots, we're aliens, which, maybe a little bit. But there's a stigma, or a stereotype rather, about how we process our emotions. I'm just here to clarify that a little bit. Now, contrary to popular belief, Aquariuses do feel. We feel very deeply. But it's just harder for us to, I guess, express those feelings. I know one trait in Aquariuses, if you're watching, comment right now if you do the same thing. So when someone asks me like something that has to do with my emotions, I can't tell them like off the bat. I can't say something so quick when it comes to my emotions. So I'll take in what they say. I'm like, oh, let me think about that. And I literally go home. If I'm in the shower, I'll just go through every single conversation of my day and like try to process my emotions around everything that happened throughout that day, if that makes sense. Aquarius, just comment and let me know if you do that. Or if you have an Aquarius moon, let me know if you do that. But that is one way that we process emotions, or rather I do, and I know a couple other Aquariuses that do that as well. So it takes us a little bit to actually understand what happens throughout our day. So we go through the motions and then we come back around and it's like, okay, this is what happened. How do I feel about that? Oh, this person said something mean to me. Oh man, I should, you know what I mean? It's like we process everything and gather people's emotions and their expressions, and I just remember facial expressions and body language and how I am communicating with that person, but it's later on throughout the day. Why Aquariuses disappear. So we're the water bearer, we have these emotions, we hold them and we pour them out, you know what I mean? We are the star card. We direct, we provide, we protect, and that gets a little draining. It gets a little draining, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's hard. I know for me, I have a Pisces moon, so I feel very deeply. And Pisces, they're a long time too. So, and then I have a Venus in Capricorn, so I like my space. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I might do it a little bit more than your typical Aquarius. It's hard for me, whenever there's people around who need you and depend on your energy. It's draining, and for Aquarius is we have to get to ourselves in order to recharge. That's the thing about Aquarius is that we are extroverts and introverts. So some of us recharge around people, or we can recharge around people, because I know I have. And then sometimes I need my space in order to really collect how I feel. And when I'm away, I'm allowing myself to feel all of the different emotions that I've had, maybe for the last 6 months. I'm just being honest. Because, you know, it just kind of keeps going. I'm the type of person that just kind of like, okay, man, that happened. Okay, whatever. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then it just piles up. And then I'm like, okay, it's time for me to kind of step back and assess all the things that have happened and where I'm going and, you know, what I want around me and things of that sort. You know, I saw another video and someone said it's a dark side to an Aquarius, but I don't feel that this is dark. I feel like this is very light. I feel like this is very healing, and everyone has their own ways of coping, and no one should down someone or belittle or even feel a negative way about how someone copes. I feel like love is all about understanding. So if you are in love with someone who disappears, it's all about understanding their path. You know what I mean? I don't think we control anyone's. I think that's the problem. Ego gets involved. This person doesn't call me back. Why wouldn't you do this? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And we don't, it's such a gift to have someone in your life, right? Whatever time that you give to a person is enough. And we just have to accept that time that the person gives us, if that makes sense. We can't control them in any way. I don't think you know what I mean? Like, what? Why would you try to control someone else? Like, what's the point in that? Like, what do you get out of that? And I'm saying that to say, if you love an Aquarius and you know that that person disappears, acknowledge it. You know what I mean? Say, hey, you know what? I noticed you disappear. Just know that I'm here for you. Because we love to hear that, even though we're like, okay, yeah, whatever. No. You know, but we love to hear that people are understanding of the way we move. Most of the time we come back like maybe a month or two later and like, oh, okay, cool. I'm ready to continue on with our journey. I just say, like, don't knock it. Understanding is critical, especially if you want to be with Aquarius that it does this. It's just a coping mechanism. And I do have to say that if an Aquarius has let you into their world, you are one lucky person, because we tend to have layers, a lot of layers. So we can let you into the outer layer, right? We're like, okay, yeah, you're here. We usually don't let people pass what I just mentioned. A lot of people don't know why we do what we do. They just know, oh, they just disappear, and like, that's hell of annoying, which, okay, I get it. But if you understand, you know what I mean? You can be a little bit more empathetic, because we're not like a Cancer who can just like rip off emotions, you know what I mean? It takes time for us. It really takes time. And it takes someone special to know that we're not doing it to be malicious or nasty or anything like that. We just need our own space. We just need our own time. And if you can respect that, we'd be so grateful to have you guys in our corner. And it's all about like, okay, who is going to put their ego aside and just know that we're not doing this with a malicious thought process at all. It's just something that we do to help ourselves. Here's something that I feel like I need to work on, and Aquarius, I don't know if you do the same thing, but I don't tell people when I disappear. I just go. Like, I don't say, hey, I'm gonna take a break. I feel like I can be a little bit more like helpful. Kind of acknowledge like, okay, hey, something's about to happen. I feel something stirring up. I'm about to disappear. Like, I'm just letting you know. I don't do that. I just go. Sometimes it's easier because I hate hurting people's feelings. Like, especially when it's so distant from who I am, you know what I mean? That's not my intention at all, to hurt your feelings. And I know that people like to be around me, no cap. I'm not saying this like, oh, you know, people like to be around me. No, I'm saying this because I know energy, and I know Aquarius is, you're the star, baby. Like, people look to you for guidance, and you have to know your power. Know your power, okay? And with that, great power is great responsibility. Is that what it says? And Aquariuses, this is not a bad trait. Don't allow someone, look, I'm about to point at you. Don't allow someone to tell you that this is wrong, that you shouldn't process things that way. You should like, everyone has their thing, you know what I mean? So if this works for you, I say have a little bit more open communication. Don't just drop off the face of the earth like I do. But I come back, so hey, I'm back. I just thought I'd get on and express to you guys why Aquariuses do what we do. And I hope that this brings you peace and understanding and clarity, you know. Love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys sticking with me, and I will see you in my next video. All right, until next time, lovers.